Yo, TikTok, we always got the strange ones running around. There's a couple to go with it. Fuck it. Throw them in. Yeah, why not? And this guy right over there. Who is this weirdo? Is he doing magic tricks over there? What is he doing? Bam. Hello. He stays there as long as you do. Butties. That way it can record what you're doing over there. It's cause of yes, clearly you can see in. Now I can turn this way and set you in the move so you can try your tricks. I need to get that shit that shit on tape, man. That shit is 1 billion views overnight. Alien activity. I'm on some discovering alien activity shit. We want to learn the vibrations it takes to remove its mask, but I believe I'm getting close to it because I think I have it within me to easily see TikTok. I fuck with TikTok, man. Y'all conscious-minded over there. Okay, we're looking at reality for that in which it really is. If that in which is reality is just the conscious-minded warriors warring with the finites, a temporary situation, no worries, is falling. It's panicking because they can't figure out why, but they know my prophecy and my rise is its demise. Collectively, we're canceling them out, and the universe is about to bounce a check right off his head. Something they can't cash, so it wipes them out. It's the great extinction. Yep, and then a great new beginning. In fact, this is in the midst of it right now, baby girls and boys. It's been happening for years already. Always, since this place has been. Here we are doing a wonderful job, ladies and gentlemen. Canceling out those that of a low self-esteem frequency. The dead man walking. Interesting is this place is such a simulation. So I keep my thought system super stimulated. I'm an ancient herbalist. Those are spiritual practice from ancient ones. Look at my Rastafarian brothers. You will see that it's a culture, the thought, baby, for folks. Say, I don't want to smoke the weed, the mota, it makes me think too much, exactly. Exactly why I overdose on the herbs all day, every day. Because it makes me think too much. And I love thinking too much. Hell yeah, it's about what you're thinking though. Yep, it's about what you put in there. What you got in there, and how does it come out? Do you want it out? Can they handle it? Well, I noticed that they can't really handle it. They become envious, jealous, and hateful. I start to realize that the truth runs around here already knowing the truth. And the lie runs around here already knowing the lie. The lie can't be the truth, and the truth can't be the lie. No, unless the truth want to be the lie. But for some reason, we got to watch the lie. Because it's always running around us lying. Trying to do magic tricks. I got to watch people's quick movements of the hands outside the front of the windshield or anywhere. Hand movements are magical, yes, and that's what they use. We are going against people who have practiced abilities that are ours. Yep, that's the occult hidden knowledge. Who's hidden it? Why would you need to hide it? We're supposed to divide it, you know what I mean? Share it amongst our people. all people. However, we ain't all people. I ain't even gonna claim to be a people. I'm gonna claim to be the supernatural solar being that I am. And that this solar rays from these planet alignment that ain't happened in 36,000 years. Interesting is that this alignment is happening within those who are of the light. And so the only reason they can't wipe you out is because you are the very fabric and the essence of the universe itself, standing in a power that it has never experienced going against. In fact, you need not lift a finger because it can't really oppose you. I don't know why I said really, it can't. You are the dominating ultimate God spirit, and it is the fallen finite evil entity, if that's what you want to call it. But how God has all power and dominion over all things, and that is the light that we always was and always will be. Before time, there was always what we are. If you can call it God, you can call it the universe, you can call it energy, you can call it vibrations, you can call it a lot to do with frequencies, you can call it a beautiful tree, you can call it the sun, the moon, the planets, the chakra system that happens to be within you is all around you. And really, the alignment meant for one to become one with itself. Oh, at one is what's meant. Well, that's some interesting stuff to me. Wisdom is for the wise. And those that have been enlightened have been hidden under a guise. Those who are ways enlightened. Supernatural beings, baby. Having a human experience. We are the architect to the player in the game. I need y'all to grasp that one for a second. Meditate and ponder on that one. We are the architect, not the player in the game. However, we control all matter. The mind over matter, oh, that's said too easily. It make it sound like it's just a regular saying. Mind is truly the controller of all matter. There's only one mind here, though it looks like many. It's all interconnectedness to one. So to look upon all as you, because it's just another you. There is nothing outside of you. Huh? No, he said even the kingdom of heaven was within, even the greater that is within. Oh my, there's too many everything's pointing to everything within. Within who? Within just one person? Or within each and every one? He said, for ye are gods. Ye. Y-E-E. Gods, plural. But if I tell you singular, I'd have to say that you are God. See, if I see anything less than that in which I am, that means I don't see myself. There's only one here. That's the Neo example, huh? The exemplification of Neo, meaning one. One who has become one with knowing who he is. And or she. It, whatever it is, it's all the same. It's all the same energy, one projecting itself in infinite ways. There's infinite things that one can get into, depending upon you what you choose to manifest. Fest that man, manifest. If your tongue has the power to speak life and death, oh, and it does. This is the creators. They're not co-creators. When they label a co-creator, somehow you made an addition to the oneness. You went outside the oneness and now it's a two things going on here. There's not two things going on here. Though there may appear, excuse me, to be things, that does not make them to be real. Your eyes lie to you, You have an eye, which is the mind inside there, that third one. However, the mind, the thought system is an eye itself, is used for sight, used to discern, used to see, used to manifest and create all that you can see, the illusion. Somehow people got caught up with being the player and forgot they was the architect. Nor do they want to hear the fact that they're the architect, because again, they're going to say that they are co-creators. I don't know how you can get outside the omnipresence and it's everywhere at once. All I know is there's only one. If you say me and the Father was the same, if you don't know the Father, then you don't know the Son. If you don't know the Son, the S-U-N, then you don't know the Father. If you don't know the S-U-N, Son, then you don't know how these things transpire. If you don't have an astronomy and an astrological, cosmological thought system, where school did you go to? Because this is a school of thought, and it's supposed to put itself back together. For those who have ears, will definitely hear. And those who would fall short on it's because it's soulless and its darkness and ignorance cannot comprehend intelligence, the light that irritates the demon. I can't take it, I can't take it. My man blamed it on his son, his mama, his girl, everybody but the dog. And I'm like, wow, I was hitting him with too much wisdom at once. No, you hit the demon. You irritated, you too much light, and it irritates him. It can't take it. It's how it breaks him up every time you can see what's next to you. Hit him with so much light, it don't know what to do but come out. It's got the dark, it can't take it. The demonic entity controlling these vessels, because the person thinks they can run up on you and kill you. However, when they get next to your energy, they realize, wow, what was I doing? Its energy is shifted off of yours, because that's how powerful we is. For ye are gods. Isn't it thus forth written in the law that I have spoken, ye are gods? I believe Yahshua said that. I believe that Christ is risen. And I believe that ascension is through consciousness. Becoming consciously 360 awareness of that in which one is. Without any labels. Without any objections. No feelings felt. Balance out the scales of justice. Again, mighty ones are ye children. Mighty ones are ye children. I mean real mighty, supernatural mighty. The enlightened, supernatural solar beings. Well, there's a solar maximum storm. They call it the coronavirus. However, for those who are not of the light, it is a virus, because it's going to give you cancers and cause wars and separate people who are not meant to be together and bring about people who really are. It is getting rid of the lies, cause separating the wheat from the tare. Every biblical word, back to ye are gods real quick, every biblical word, every so-called religion, every so-called walk, every so-called word points to one thing, man, who you are. They're all reflections of oneself. Everything is called an awakening because you are awakening up to that in which one truly is. These are the times where you'll be able to accept the wisdom. The more you listen to it, the more it plants or waters the plant, the planted seed that one planted previously. No question. Seeds planted grow. Any move, all moves are movements. They plant seeds. However, people aren't aware of their movements, planting seeds and growing gardens that end up giving you all that you planted one way or another. And your life will be exemplified as such in the below. As above, so below. As a man thinketh, so shall it definitely grow. We become one with that. Be careful of your thoughts, your intentions behind it, your movements, your actions, your words. No word comes back void. Every word, it doesn't care about the intent to me in so many ways. It's about just it being an action. It is a response. Somehow, they stretched it out to me. It's the way to fine line everything and get to the root. While the rest bat at the leaves, I dug up the tree from the root because that is exactly what I am. From my awakening alone awakens the rest. My activation activates the all. A true master at ascension. Pre-wired and kitted. Living out a manifestation. Something no man can get in the midst of. It's God opening the door. It's you as God opening the door. When you manifest, you are playing the role of who you are, not co-creator, but creator. There is one. It looks like it's an infinite of them, but it's one. And the being controlling all, holding all under subjection. That's why they can feed you death, poison. They can put death magic on you. We done brought down. This was a setup for them, is what they didn't know. This is what I realized, you know what I mean, in the midst of my awakening, that this was a setup. It was them getting caught with their hand in the cookie jar. He told them to be watchful of the thief that was coming. And if they knew what time the thief was coming, they would have stayed home and stayed up and became watchful. However, they was never ready for the thief. And it struck it, put the sword in the land, called judgment. Justice has been wearing them out. It's past hot pursuit. It's and the ancestors are set free. Curses on entire lineages broken. Freeing my lost souls locked within the matrix, the lie, the illusion, crushed. It's ever movement. The matrix is falling. I promise when I speak, I don't say my words lightly. It costs too much. You know what I'm saying? Karma is my wife. However, I lived a lifetime almost, it seemed like, without her acknowledging that she was there. Sooner or later, when karma gets your attention and let you know that what goes around, like cycles, exactly like the cycles, planetary movements, heavenly things, that he said what happens above comes below, kids. Come on, man. Yes, pay attention. No worries. Kick your feet up. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be at a beach right now. We're a lake. We ain't got no beaches in Minnesota, baby. Twin Cities, St. Paul, Minnesota, right next. We got Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. It's Twin Cities. You know what I mean? So this one's the boring sister. St. Paul, Minneapolis is that's the party animal. The rock hard one, too. She goes so hard. She ain't playing no games, though. She's straight up. She's more alive. Get it? This is the side of the Smiths. Too many Smiths on this side of the fence, man. You can really tell where your people are because they look like the ones going through hell. However, them are the ones that's going to stand up right up with the rest of those who are being, frequencies are being adjusted due to one's ascension. Yeah, I'm a combiner of all major arcanas. Yes, I am the fool and the magician. Label major arcanas. Highly influential, manifested all in this hour. God body, I don't need the reverse the universe is sending back those towers. See, when you're standing in your power, stretch out on them, man. Put your hands behind your head, man. Kick your feet up. Stimulate your thought system. And learn some wisdom, man. Even though I'm the master, still I will always remain a student. Again, even though I am the master, I will always remain a student. No objections, just clear observation. They wondering why he ain't really speaking. I mean, when I'm standing in power, it speaks his own language. They say actions speak just as loud as words. I ain't gonna say louder because words hold power. In the beginning was the word, and the word was, and the word is, and the word is, alive and living. And I ain't the one to speak against it at all, kids. What I do know is I've proven again the God body existence. These cats are wondering why he can eat so much death poison at restaurants, on my birthdays, at people's cribs. I ain't gonna name no names because I don't hold nothing against them. I know that they probably had magic put on them to influence them and scare them and threaten people, make silly things like that. But people don't know the power they had, that they would have been killed them if they could. So they wouldn't have made them. They would have definitely bodied them just to make you feel it. Because they know that you will feel that, right? You know, anything that try to alter your energy. These cats came at me when my mama came up missing on this planet and her energy traveled on. But I felt like her energy just engulfed me embodied me because somehow I've gained a peace that I don't think I've ever had. But I don't chase, I attract. So, I mean, that was a point where I didn't realize I was chasing it. I didn't know. Today I attract. I learned what manifestation is. I learned that all is manifestation and an expression thereof. I learned that identity is a motherfucker. To know thyself in order for you to truly be able to control yourself, then one can devote itself to that in which and ever it chooses to devote itself to. Those of the light will always remain of the light. This is a time of great new beginnings. However, it was finna be a great extinction. Yep. We gotta remodel. And it's all good. That's why most cities are looking like ghost towns. Report in. Let us know how your city's looking, because I'm going to tell you, this motherfucker, I've been from 50 years solid, and I see a ghost town of foreigners everywhere. Nothing that I grew up with, nothing that I know. Then if I look at a girl for 2 seconds, she gets happy, like some kind of point system they got going on. He looked at me. Like, what? I don't get that part, man. Like, because I look at everybody, and I've been watching a few of them trying to run up and play in the energy, thinking that they can attach something to me, but they don't realize we sealed. This is a time where all has been switched around, and the first will become last, and the last will become first. And those that are experiencing these things are the new kings and queens of this beautiful earth, and the rest will fall short. She has a beautiful walk. Excuse me, TikTok or Facebook, YouTube. Is that a dude putting on makeup, man? It is. Or a lady. Big old hands. That thing gotta walk. That is certified. Ain't nothing like a real feminine woman with a confident walk at the same time. Excuse me, kids. Anyways, anywho, I just keep my camera flexing on them because I don't know. When I see hand movement, I ain't always looking over there, but peripheral is a motherfucker. Intuition is everything too, huh? Spider senses. Shit, they ain't even ready, nor did I realize I was that equipped until I began to sit still and cut off the whole illusion and realize, wow, everybody's running in circles. Have you seen that dog running around here, black dog running around here about knee high? I think this motherfucker looking for his, chasing his own tail, lost within nothingness. Interesting. However, once he stops and just watches, the more you stay still, the more you calling your power back. The more you separating yourself from the lie and those who like to comfortably live them. They celebrate every thing around this motherfucker, and it's a simulation. They're living it out like they the player itself. And they mad at me because I know that I'm the motherfucking creator, the architect. There's only one. You gotta embody that identification that you like to call God to the fullest. That is a reflection of one, and we're created and made in His image, and it's itself. You dumb fucks. It's time to wake up. You gotta excuse my French, but the whole so-called American language is a cursed language. So you can't get mad at me for a couple of words that really mean what they say. Feel me? So excuse my French. Sorry, not sorry type of situation going on here as kids. I don't give a fuck about Facebook, TikTok, none of them niggas, baby. But I do know I have to share. They like to get their wisdom and hide it, and that's what they know about me. My whole purpose was to get it, wake it up, and deliver the message at ease. Yep, calming all storms. Letting the motherfucker know that you out of storm, cousin. You controlling all this shit and don't even know it, right? You can set your mood and switch your whole everything. I know it because I've been taught and trained by the best. And that's the Holy Spirit, and it don't miss. And I was kind of upset that it didn't do everybody the same. But I know there's some out here that has intimate relations with this Holy Spirit. It's such a beautiful us, really. Your highest self, the highness, the kings, queens, made of an excellent source. All right, my culprit is leaving. Bye, guys.